Okay, so welcome to the first episode or first video series. And so that's going to be you wanting to create a YouTube channel. The first thing you do is not create a YouTube channel. So what you need to do is you need to actually go to Google or whatever search engine you like to use. I use Google, and start doing your research, because you need a YouTube channel that's going to be unique to you and your niche. So the best thing to do is to figure out what that is. Now for me, this particular channel is going to be hosting quick little tutorials or how-tos and things like that, and that's all I want it to be, really. So I need to figure out what name I want to use. I mean, it's great if you want to go in there and just use your, Bob Jones Smith at gmail.com, but your traffic is going to be greatly reduced instead of using something that's more catchy like I do tutorials or whatever your name is. Now you can supposedly change that in the future, but it's once you get it established, it's really hard to do. You'll lose your viewership and your subscribers and all kinds of things. So once you're 100% sure on a name, then you can go and create your YouTube channel. So I have already gone and opened up some tabs that I found. And remember, we're doing this together. So that's kind of the process I'm going to do on this channel. Is we're going to do everything from scratch to the final version. Now ultimately, I would like to see the channel grow and see and test and try new things to figure out what makes a channel grow organically without doing paid ads, without paying fake subscribers and getting the fake likes and all that good stuff. So first thing we're going to do today is we're going to Google. In my case, you can go to Yahoo or whatever you use, if you still use Yahoo, and just type in what it is you want to do. So I'm going to type in tutorials. Very basic. I want to see what comes up. Tutorials. And obviously when you do Google, you see videos come up here. And underneath you're going to see tutorials. Alright, people have tutorials. Like, look at his name, Spoon Graphics. My assumption is he does tutorials on creating graphics. I could be completely wrong, but it's a possibility. And look at what he did again. So his SEO must be really good, because he's the #1 video that pops up when you do a search for the very basic word of tutorials. Just below that is his second listing here. So he's got some good SEO working for him. All right. And obviously you can click view all and see all the videos from the interwebs. But I'm going to go down and I'm going to look. And remember, you're looking for a name. Here's one called tutsplus.com. DigitalOcean has technical tutorials, Q&A, events. All right. Tutorials and processing.org. These video tutorials cover issues of programming and computational design. And the list will go on and on. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at view all for the videos, because remember, we're making a video channel on YouTube. Spoon Graphics. There's one for Camtasia, which happens to be software I'm using. And let's see here. New EdTech Classroom. That's their channel name. Sugar Zaza. Why some tutorials are annoying. Might need to check that out if you want this guy's opinion. Copyright.gov, registration tutorials, tutorials that went wrong, part 2, from Be Amazed. So all of these have some sort of SEO that's making them pop up, right? It's not necessarily their channel name, but it helps. And we'll get more into that a little bit later on. So we're set on tutorials. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a generator, keywords. And this particular one uses artificial intelligence, supposedly. So let's see what this brings up. Keywords. We're going to say video tutorials YouTube. And we're going to hit generate. And now, by the way, I don't know anything about this company. It just happened to be the #1 thing that came up when I did a search for name generators for YouTube. Hit generate. What has it got here? Randomness. Let's do high. Name style. Let's do auto and generate. All right, look. So see here we have Twitvo, YouTube clips, video tutorials. Just looking for anything that would define what it is the channel is about, because you don't want something that to come up as like Kapapalooza or TriCube. I wouldn't even know what that meant if I looked at it. I want something that's going to say what it is that the channel's about, and that's why the channel is going to be specific to that niche and that niche only. Incepta, how would that even relate to a tutorial channel? You know what I mean? So you can go back. Let's tweak this a little bit. YouTube videos, quick, short, generate. Snips, Snapology. There's so many here. Let's see how many. We'll just go through really quick. Interesting names. So let's click on one, just quick videos. Let's click on that. Oh, interesting. So this website will give you, I guess, logo ideas also. Very nice. Okay, so let's say we do quick videos, and that's what we want. This is only a fraction of starting a YouTube channel, because let's say you have quick videos. Now is the time you start thinking, is that name available on YouTube? So there is actually a link I found that does YouTube username check. So let's put in quick videos. Oh, it says your username is not available. So your quick videos, which would be your channel name, and your username is not available. So you would have to go back and start all over again until you found something that works. So let's do quick videos 2023. Search. So we're checking again, quick videos 2023. Oh, look, it's available. So I don't know what's going to happen if I click get it now, but I don't want to do that because I don't want that name for real. So let's check the Facebook. Let's do quick videos 2023 and see if it's available on Facebook, because eventually you might want social media for your YouTube channel, so you can get on social media, advertise or whatever you're going to do, but it needs to be tied into your brand. Oh, it's not available. So what does that mean? That means you have an option to have the YouTube channel, but not an option to use Quick Videos 2023 on Facebook. That may or may not be a deal, breaker for you. But in my case, I'd like to keep them the same if possible. If not, I would have to tweak one or the other. And remember, it may not be available on a variety of these. So for that, I found there's a name check, I guess. So let's do quick videos 2023. I am not a robot. We're going to do a search, and I found this one on accident because this one will actually check your domain name, which is something you're going to want to do too if you're really serious about it. I always buy the domain name so I could put up a quick WordPress or website that will host links or streaming options for the YouTube videos. It will host the contact stuff. Okay, so look, Quick Videos 2023 is available. That's even much more promising. Let me tell you this before I go off on something else. I would not get a YouTube channel unless I knew the domain exactly like it was available. That's just how I roll. All right. So that means that once I get my channel up, which I'm doing from scratch, I will make sure that I have a domain name. I don't really care about the usernames for social media, but I want the domain name. So those two have to match, in my opinion. Yours may be different depending on your purposes. Oh, nice. So when you click the social medias, it tells you where it's not available. So that other website was correct. It's not available on Facebook. It's not available on Twitch or Pinterest or eBay, but it is available on everything else with the exception of maybe TikTok. I'm not sure why that's blocked out, but pretty nice. I like it. So let's say you're satisfied with Quick Videos 2023. What I would do at that point is make sure I have an email available for this, unless you're going to use your personal email. So those are the three primary points I look for: YouTube, domain, email. Doesn't have to be an email at Gmail, but it needs to be an email that relates back to your domain name directly and exactly the same. Don't deviate in the spelling or any additional characters. Keep it the same. Simplicity across the board. All right? So that's the first thing you need to do. We can expand on this later if you have questions, but this is gives you a basic idea, and we will go to step 2 momentarily. Stay tuned.